What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. This video, I want to talk about Sergio Maravilla Martinez and his recent conflict with his former trainer, Gabriel Sarmiento. And if you guys follow Sergio Martinez in his career, you'll know that Gabby's brother, Pablo Sarmiento, has been his trainer. He took over as trainer. Gabriel, actually, in 2008, he had some kind of incident, altercation in a nightclub in Guadalajara, and it actually cost him to go to jail. So he's incarcerated as a result of whatever happened. I don't know all the details in the case, but he went to jail. I do know that. He did flee law enforcement agents, according to him, for some period of time. He was on the lam, and he continued to train Sergio Martinez. He was the first one, not Pablo Sarmiento, but he was the first one, I guess, that was working with Sergio Martinez heavily. And anyway, long story short, he went to jail, and he was supposed to do 8 years. He got out early, and he's recently taken to media to say some discouraging things to his brother, or about his brother, and about Sergio Martinez. He said basically when he got locked up, they turned their backs on him, and he was at a low place, and they didn't really act loyal. They didn't really act like family slash friends. So that's basically what he said. Gabriel Sarmiento had this to say: "I've been betrayed. It's the saddest thing that has ever happened to me in my life. It keeps me awake at night. Sergio never came to visit me in prison in Los Angeles. Never. Pablo never did as well." I guess Martinez heard these allegations and he did respond. This is what Sergio Martinez had to say: "When the moment comes to sit down and talk to Gabriel, I'll do it. What happens in the locker room stays in the locker room. What happened to Gabby is not my fault. I, being one of the 3 or 4 best pound for pound fighters in the world, I cannot have a coach who is in jail. I cannot have someone who is giving me instruction from there. My coach has to be working with me, and if he does not understand that, I am sorry for him." That's Martinez. So I thought that was a pretty classy rebuttal, especially when your former trainer, your current trainer's brother, has basically harsh words to say about your loyalty and about kind of your demeanor and your morals as a man. So I thought Sergio Martinez approached it with class in terms of his response. As far as the situation, I can't really speak too much on it because I don't know all the facts. I don't know who's telling what. You know what I mean? I'm not Judge Judy, so I don't know who's telling the truth and who's lying. Um, but I will try to speak based on both sides. And as far as Gabby Sarmiento, I can understand his point if he was in jail and he didn't receive visits or letters or whatnot from his brother, from Sergio, and coming out and probably reading about their success on the outside, and you never even hear from them. I can see how that would be disheartening. Um, some people, though, they just don't like law enforcement in general. Um, I don't know if Sergio and his brother are like that, but some people, they just assume stay away from anything involving cops and courts and jails and prisons. They don't even want to visit anything like that. So I don't know exactly what Sergio's reasoning for it if it did happen. But one of my favorite movies, King of New York, Christopher Walken, after he got out of jail, he went to visit his old comrades, and Christopher Walken was like, "How come you never came to visit me in jail?" And Lawrence Fishburne replied, "We wanted to see you in the cage, man." Anyway, that's one of my movies. Some of y'all are too young. Y'all don't know about King of New York. I suggest you Netflix it or rent it. Classic movie. So, like I said, I don't really know Gabriel Sarmiento. I don't know if he's telling the truth. I don't see why he would lie about them saying they never visited when they really did visit him. But I can also understand Martinez's point, which is the show must go on. One monkey don't stop the show. And not to sound brutal or cut and dry, but at the same time, Sergio Martinez is he's a fighter from Argentina who was from a poor part, to my knowledge. He was from a impoverished, poor section of Argentina, so he grew up with nothing. So to realize his potential and his talent, and to keep working and apply himself to get to where he's at, I commend him, and I'm pretty sure he's not anxious to go back. So honestly, you got to take the Malcolm X approach by any means necessary, and continue working. And again, I don't see how he would be able to be an effective coach or trainer from in jail. I mean, it just doesn't sound realistic to me. Gabriel also complained that Martinez and Pablo, they never agreed. They never gave permission for Pablo to take over as his trainer. So I guess it happened all without his knowledge, that kind of thing. So I understand both points if everything that is stated is true. But at the same time, Martinez, he has to continue with his career. He's been doing great things, and he's really learned the hard way, or earned it the hard way, fighting people like Kermit Cintron, fighting Paul Williams twice, taking on a young game, Chavez Jr., who balloons up to damn near 200 pounds and fights at middleweight. I mean, he's really had a tough road. I mean, get knocked out by Margarito early in his career, learning from that, learning on the job because he started boxing at a late age, 21, 22. So ultimately, I kind of feel Sergio Martinez a little bit more in this situation. I do understand both points. Let me know what you guys think. Here's a little fact, a little tidbit, Sarmiento tidbit. Some of you may or may not know, depends on how much you follow boxing. However, Sergio Martinez's current trainer, which is the brother, the one that didn't go to jail, Pablo Sarmiento, he used to fight himself, and he came out of retirement to fight Jesse Vargas. You might know Jesse Vargas from the fight he just recently had on the Provatnikov Bradley undercard. Vargas fought Lucky Boy of Nigeria, and Jesse Vargas is from Las Vegas, I believe, LA or Las Vegas. I think he's from both. He moved to Vegas. But anyway, Jesse Vargas, he won that fight on the undercard, but he also fought Sergio Martinez's current coach, and he knocked him out. So it's a little tidbit. I don't know if you guys know that. Let me know what you guys think about this situation. Sergio Martinez, his former coach. Who do you believe? Who's in the right? Who's in the wrong? Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Hate, comment, or subscribe. Until next videos, Ego signing off.